Hello everybody, Iain Robson here. Welcome back to an episode of County Line. Alright, so the big bud just finished planting oats in field 18 there. And we're going to go ahead and progress time now because the other crops we want to plant need to have a slightly higher temperature. So we're going to go ahead and just hold off planting anything else for the time being. But for now we're just going to put this little guy over here. There we go. And let's grab this tractor right here because this is chilling out. Perfect. Let's go ahead and progress time. So if you're wondering what mod this is that I'm using right now, it's called the time acceleration mod. And once we go up to oh, we can already do it. Cool. Left alt and N. Let's go ahead and skip the night. I love this option. We want to go to dawn. There we go. And let's see what happens. What's going down? I don't know if we can cut any grass yet. I want to say you can only do that in late spring, I want to say. So we'll see. Resting for another day still. Apparently this is going to take longer. I have a sneaky suspicion the game. Oh no, there it goes. I was just going to say, I'm like, it seems like that's taking a long time, but it seems like it's okay. Activate manual filling. So we made 40 grand in milk. Yeah, it's not bad. And leasing. No, we don't have any leasing. Property maintenance and vehicle running costs. Okay, cool. Let's see. The cows need some more feed. Go figure. And water and straw. Okay. And let's go check the grass real quick. Just over here. Doesn't really matter where the grass is. We can just check it anywhere basically. Looks like it can't be cut yet. That's kind of what I wanted to do, but unfortunately, with the seasons mod, the way it kind of works is you can cut in spring, just not in like early spring. So if I were to just feed the cattle real quick here, yeah, it's still kind of low. Feed the cattle real quick here, and then you know, go from there. Basically, I could do something like that. Send that on its way. Let's grab the telehandler. Oh, is this the one that's in that group? I thought I put that other one in there. Yes, I didn't. Here we are. Let's put that in group 3 as well. We actually have telehandlers at work. Well, we only have one technically. I haven't driven it, so I have no idea what it's like. But it is a Daiichi, which is kind of interesting. Because John Deere doesn't make their own telehandle. But they do make, they do have, you know, other suppliers like Daiichi, for example. Now, this is meant for squares, but I don't know why it wouldn't work for round bales, but we're going to find out here in a second. Oh, there it goes. Oh, I thought I picked it up. I was going to say, I was like, that would have been pretty funny. All right, now that's Y. Oh, yeah, we got it. Oh, that's interesting. So you notice how the bale says, if you look in the bottom right hand corner, the bale will say 3,594. Now, with the seasons mod, because of those were out in the rain, because it rained briefly when I skipped time there, that's the reason why they actually lost some of their, I don't know how you say it, not durability is the word I want to use, but it's not durability, capacity, I guess. So it's not a full bale anymore, so it's only 3,500 liters. So. And that's due to the fact that we left them out in the rain. So that's why you need to cover up bales with the seasons mod. There we go. Do we need one more? No, looks like we're okay. Good. Alright. And let's feed them some TMR as well. Alright. Yeah, so we have a Daiichi at work. I took a picture of it the other day, but I haven't posted on Instagram. So keep an eye out for that on Instagram. The bucket on it's enormous. I was talking to my colleague and he was saying the bucket's actually a little bit too big, maybe even for that. For most things. For, let's say, if it was for just, let's say, just, you know, sawdust or straw or something like that, it would be fine. But if you want to use anything with any kind of weight in it, it's not going to do well. Why am I going over here? I want this tractor right here. So yeah, that was kind of an interesting little realization. I'm like, so why is there such a huge bucket on it? He's like, I don't know. He actually demoed it not too long ago. There we go. I do like this little tractor actually. I think I like it a little bit better than the Oliver. Just because it's a bit more polished than the Oliver. In terms of, you know, panache and style and all that jazz, I guess. The Oliver probably has the Mass Ferguson, but this is a nice little Mass Ferguson, that's for sure. There we go. Fill up on TMR here. Now technically you can use this with Courseplay too, but I just have it set up the way I do right now. Alright, and this should be full, I imagine. Yeah, I probably need to fill these up. Silage bales, I don't have any more silage bales. Straw bales. Probably throw a couple straw and hay in there too. Let's just move the truck back and forth real quick. That should be enough to just for the TMR mixer to realize, oh hey, there's things there. Yeah, so there it goes. And let's see if we can get the straw bales there too. Oh yeah, there they go. Perfect. But unfortunately now we need some more bales. So someone was saying that the bales in this game, well, for that particular mod are super expensive. You actually adjust it in, I think, the XML they said, I want to say. So you can do that. I'm just gonna leave it for now because I'm not too worried about it, but that's what we're gonna do for the time being. Just leave it there and just go, okay, yeah, that's good. I understand the bales are kind of expensive, but I should ask my colleague. I have a couple colleagues. One sells hay and straw all the time, so I should ask him how much he sells hay bales for and write it down. There we go. What's the deal here? Looks like, yeah, we still need some grass. So I don't know where we're gonna get some grass from. We can't really mow anything right now, so I'm not sure what the deal's gonna be there. They might actually need some more TMR too. Yep, apparently they will. That's okay. We're gonna progress time so it's mid-spring, and maybe that'll be enough for our grass to grow. Let's see here. Let's go for mid-spring. Great demand for oats. Well, that doesn't really help me very much. All right. Let's go for another day here. Skip to dawn. Ooh, it's getting earlier. It was at 7:01 yesterday. Now it's at 6:51. All right. Let's see what the grass is like. I want to say we're not going to be able to do very much with the grass. Oh, no, never mind. Perfect. This is good. Now, the problem is that, wow, this is taking its time. It really does take a while. I'm surprised how long it's taken, but I suppose I should have saved between last time and this time. Anyways, so this will allow us to do a little bit of mowing at the very least. There we go. And I am going to save it this time, just in case. Now, is this guy over here not able to get all of the yeah, it looks like he's missing bits over there. Or maybe I'm probably skipping time too fast. Okay, cool. Let's grab this guy right here and do a little bit of mowing here. Could probably go into what's a good time to start mowing in the spring, let's say. Oh, of course. We'll just leave it here. It may or may not rain during this time, but that's okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and do a little bit of mowing, like I said. And now, if you're ever wondering how to mow a grass field, it's not necessarily a field, it's just a field like this. That's what made a grass field. I'm gonna go ahead and let's just expand that a little bit. What you need to do is you need to drive an outline around the field. Lower it down. Let's go forward here. And let's just start recording the course. Now, this is what you need to do. So you need to drive a course all the way around the field here. Just so Courseplay knows what the outline of the field is, because without this, it doesn't have any idea where the outline is, basically. This is what we're going to do. And of course I'm mowing at the same time, because I'm killing two birds with one stone, I suppose. There we go. And so all you do is just drive drive around the outside. Now the reason why I have the mower turned on and spread out like this is because I just want to give myself enough space. So if I do use a different implement, I have lots of extra space around there. Because sometimes what will happen is, even though this is the edge of the field, sometimes what may happen is you may have a little bit of overlap with the implement itself. So it's good to give the implement a little bit of extra space there. So this is like first cut for our dairy cattle. And what we should do, thinking about this, is make this into silage actually. Yes, we should do that. Because we don't have any without using the bales, or buying bales I should say, which is expensive. So what we're going to do here is, let's do this, make this turn here. There we go, perfect. So you can get a little bit more fancy about this and get really close to the edge, but luckily we can still do this in the rain. Mid-spring, it's raining. So because we're playing with the seasons mod, it's got that wet crop on there. So we couldn't actually harvest grain. We wouldn't want to anyways in the rain. But mowing you can kind of get away with if it's a light rain. We'll assume this is a light rain, but you never know. This is going to be the outline of the field here. There's that weird bump. He didn't fix that in the newest version. I'm kind of surprised actually. I thought the map author would have changed that with the new release, but I guess not. So that's okay. Alright, coming up to the end of the course here, like so. And there's the last point right there. So like I said, this is how you can make an outline of the field. So we'll call this main farm grass, maybe, something like that. Okay, so stop the course, save it. I don't know, what did I say? Main farm. Oh, you say outline. Main farm G outline. There, so now I have an outline of the course. So what I can do here is I can generate a course based on that and say, hey, I want to start for my current location, starting direction automatic. I want to do 2 headlands. I want to do them at the, I guess at the start. Yeah, sure. Generate course. Try changing the course or moving the vehicle. Interesting. Never encountered that before. Oh, you know why? I know why. Here. Really? Oh, that's interesting. Now, I wasn't expecting that. Did they change it so you couldn't do it like that? Oh, maybe they have. Maybe just because, maybe it's because that's where my current location is. I wonder if I change this. Because this isn't a field. I bet just what it is. I'm guessing that's what the problem is here. Okay, now let's try northwest, heading south. 2 headlands first. Doesn't matter which direction they go. And let's pick up this course. Now this should be able to do it now. Yeah, it's only because it doesn't recognize it as a field. Now the annoying part about that is now it's going to do some weirdness. It's not going to make it all nice and pretty. Alright, so let's go ahead and start the first waypoint. Go. Now it's just going to do its thing. So that's interesting they changed that. Well, they probably didn't change it. They probably didn't account for people like me doing what I just did there. So now it's going to go ahead and mow. Perfect. See if we can get out of the sun here, or out of the rain. Nope, more rain. Apparently I can't get out of the rain today. Oh, there we go. Oh, they really never, we would never want to do that. So now, if we check it out, so this is the outline it's going to use now. So see, what happened there was, because I went as wide as I did, so now you can see how much we're leaving on the edge, which is, I'm okay with that. But you can see how much of a difference it is for this versus what I was doing. don't know, you could always remake it, it's not a big deal. Alright, so, do I still have my forage harvester? No, I guess I didn't pick up another forage harvester, but we definitely need one of those. What time is it here? I don't have a whole lot of extra time, I just realized. Nope, this is the one we want right here. Unless I want to use the Massey Ferguson, no. Do they have one for a header for that one? I can't remember, I think they do. I don't think it's in here, is it? It's a grass cutter. No. I thought they had a pickup reel. Oh well. Anyways, we do have this lily and that lily we could use, theoretically, if we did want to use a self-propelled forage harvester. I want to use a self-propelled forage harvester because I prefer using those. So we're going to go ahead and buy that, like so, because we have the money right now, and we actually had that last time around as well. And a header. Let's see here. We want the pickup reel. There we go. I went right past it. We want that. Yes. Thank you. And we probably want a tipper that can actually handle a significant amount of chaff. Let's see here. I don't think we have any American style tippers for chaff though. Or do I? It's a British style. I like the British style just because it's... Could use a truck, I suppose. People do use trucks for silage often. No. No, those don't work. Could use the Penta. I do like the Penta. It is Canadian, and you can get them here. At least it'll be multi-use. Do anything else that kind of fits the bill? That. Maybe. Because I think even the truck trailer 55, 62. Well, let's go with the Penta. Or maybe not. Yeah. Yeah. This one's a neat one too. There we go. Perfect. So let's go ahead and reset a few things here and get started. Nope, that's what we wanted. I want to see the vehicles. There we go. Reset that. Yes. Reset that. Yes. And I'm going to reset the head. Perfect. Or deliver. Sorry. That's what I was going for, is deliver. Alright, so I'm going to grab the forage harvester over here. And some people will be like, why do you have so much random stuff in your yard? Because I'm just not that particular about putting things away. That's why. Alright. Let's do this. Grab this right here. And then what we can do here is we can grab the Big M's course here. There we go. Set it to the first waypoint also. There we go. And then I don't know which, oh, it's this one. We'll just leave this here. I think this should be able to pull that big Penta. Oh, has reached the waiting point. It's probably not set up right. Probably should put it in field mode. That would definitely help at least. Here we go. Let's put it into field mode. Yeah, that's what I thought. So that's headland number 2. And what we're going to do is we're not going to put it in the bunker like we did last time. I'm going to grab the... let's go here. Oh yeah, that looks good together. That looks good together too. Perfect. like I said, you can actually get pentas. There's actually at one of the other stores, there's actually a penta mixer that's available over there. And before I get distracted, let me just put down one more placeable here. I have to be careful here. I think this is what killed me last time with all the extra placeables, but they're just so cool. This guy right here, the fermenter. Now the funny thing is, I was actually looking around the map, and apparently I placed an extra TMR mixer somewhere. So let's not put it in the cow field. Let's put it over here with this guy. And at least we have it close. There, that's good. Perfect. All right, let's do a little bit of forage harvesting here. Now, the cool thing is with drive control, it will actually match the speed of the harvester, which I love. So then all I need to focus on is driving and not maintaining the same speed. So that's what I like it about, at least. And if you want to speed up, you can always do that too. And then follow along here. I don't know. Corners are always going to be a bit of an interesting situation because you're going to fall behind. Unless you're on the inside, I suppose. That's not so bad. Now, of course, this is going to be a huge crop because just because there's not much going on here. But if we had waited, if we had waited a bit longer, probably could have got a better crop out of this. But we needed the silage basically. So, all right, nice. I have to do at least one pass, maybe. I just realized the time. Oh, farm sim. Sometimes the amount of time I spend, it's funny, I don't realize how much time I spend doing something sometimes, and I'm like, oh right, wow. I'm sure a lot of you are all the same. Like, you're playing the game and the next thing you know, it's like 4 o'clock and you're like, oh wow, well, guess I should get going there. I don't know, I need to get gas before work, which is why I'm like, oh, I should probably go now. We'll do at least one pass here. Now you can use Courseplay to do what I'm doing right now. It's just not going to be as smooth. I don't mind driving the forage harvester, but I find that Courseplay does a pretty good job of getting everything with the forage harvester, and at least this way, I don't have to wait for the I don't know, the chasing. What would you call it? Carting bin, the carter, whatever you would call it, to go back and forth and all that jazz. So. It's a big trailer. This is like a 400 horsepower tractor, so I theoretically I should be able to do it. It might be a weight issue more than anything else, to be honest with you. I'm not sure about that, but I think it probably would be. There's that random little bump. You don't notice it's there until it's too late. And it looks like Courseplay is doing circles over there. Sometimes those really tight turns just don't do a very good job of doing what it's supposed to. So because that, I know for a fact that very first point where that tractor's at right now is like a little tiny little part. It's like a couple meters, and then it's like, okay, done. Now I need to make the next pass, and that's why it's going around in circles right now, because the next pass is just not easy for it to make. So there we go, perfect. So this right here is the easy part. Once it goes up and down, it's a bit more interesting, so you gotta do a bit more maneuvering, but even this one's a bit strange, actually. Jeez. There we go. Perfect. And with that, folks, I do need to get going. My name's Iain Robson. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more Counting Line. I'll catch you guys later.